Hi. It's a tiny gamer, and I just finished my second playthrough of Dispatch. So, initially, the plan was to play Dispatch as a Let's Play, but then there were so many options available that I thought, let's stream it as well, because it's currently a popular game, so why not? So, let's see. As of recording this, it is November November 22nd. I can't speak right now. And I finished it around a little after 2 a.m. Yeah. By the time you see this video, it will currently be November 25th. So you should be seeing this 2 days before Thanksgiving. Which brings me, okay, so playing the second part of playing Dispatch again and doing an actual romance route, picking different characters, kicking different characters, all that. It's I like how, for me anyway, it gave me like a different experience for the game. Granted, there were so many spoilers that I saw online, but still playing the game, I got to experience the emotions and all that certain scenes uh, played out, different characters, and I rather enjoyed it. I said that I'm already planning a third playthrough, but I'm taking a bit of a break. I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to be doing this third playthrough, simply because uh, since I finished the game twice, within like weeks of each other, I kind of want like a little bit of break, and I have other projects, other games that I want to play in the meantime because the holidays are here. I know it seems some parts of the year seemed like they were dragging on forever. Other parts seemed like you blink and they're gone or they're almost gone. It's been a year. And there are so many new people here, and I am grateful for all of y'all that are here. I appreciate y'all. It's been rough with me losing my cat at the beginning of the year, losing a aunt, losing a close friend, having multiple car issues, and this recent one that is still ongoing is having to navigate life and my schedule and all that with a friend who has been in the hospital since June 28th. Yes, she is still in the hospital. This is her um, second hospital because she was in a hospital, then a rehab facility for rehabilitation, and then she has gone back to the hospital. And not only that, she's been moved to different locations, different hospital locations, and so it's just all the travel. And then because I don't drive, I'm dependent on her roommates, her best friend, who has been so was it what's the word? Generous, awesome. My brain is blanking on what exactly word I want to use, but I'm so grateful to her best friend who has been willing to pick me up on the days that I don't work. Sometimes I go every week, sometimes it's every other week, and I will travel with her best friend and we'll go and we'll visit with her and just spend time with her and just show her that we're there, we're supporting her, and we're cheering her on for her to get better. It is still a long road, and yes, it's hit some rough patches. I'm being super big on purpose because I know only a few people know about this. And it's her story to tell, not mine. So I might give more information once she is out of the hospital, when this is all over and done with. But for right now, it's a lot. And I've known her for 10 years? Yeah, 10 years. Oh my God. And it, it's a lot. It's made my heart super heavy for a long time. She is getting better, slowly but surely. I am grateful for that, but it's still a long process. And she knows that she's not going to be able to come home for the holidays. And I know that's hard for her. So her her roommate, her best friend, and I have been, and when I say roommate and best friend, it's the same person. Just it's not two people. But we have been doing our best to help make her hospital room look, like well decorated. And I know for Halloween, her birthday is close to Halloween. So we bought her these cute little like Halloween bears. It's the bears that you saw at Walmart, how they had, I believe they had orange, they had black, and they had green. And then they had like the little skeleton on them. That was, I think, a different color. Well, her best friend and I forgot that we were getting these bears, and her best friend got a bear, and then about a week later I wanted to get her something for her birthday. We were going to visit her on Halloween, and I picked out some stuff for her birthday and for Halloween, not knowing that the same bear that I got was like a color swap of the one that she had gotten her. So her best friend had got her an orange bear with the black rib cage, and I got her a black bear with an orange rib cage. And my friend was able to use those bears to help with um, physical therapy and strength and grip and all that. And then when she wasn't doing physical therapy, she had them to look at. But since it's Halloween's over, those items are now at home, and now her best friend and I are slowly looking for Christmas items to help decorate her room and her shelves and all that, to you know give her something to look at rather than medical equipment, and to just give her a little bit of happiness. But yeah, it's most likely not going to be till next year that she comes home. And she's aware of that, but we're trying our best to just help her not lose hope and everything, because it's been super long since she's been in the hospital. Like it'll be half a year. at least by the time she's done, it'll be half a year that she's been stuck in a hospital. But that's been another reason why um, sometimes I'm late with streams, or I plan on streaming and then I end up not streaming after all. Late uploads, that sort of thing, just because I am literally glued to my phone in case there are any updates or anything like that, or I'm away from my house, I'm at the hospital. Just, it's, I am doing my best with what energy and strength that I have. But with the end of the year also comes the colder weather. And for those who may or may not know, I suffer from fibro and other um, chronic illnesses that cause pain. And of course, when it's wet, when it's wet, rainy, or there's cold, it um, triggers pain flares. And those can either be my whole body or just my knee or my shoulder, because my shoulder is still not 100% healed, and it's going on 2 years now since I got my uh, um, first bout of what a frozen shoulder is. Like I've gotten to the point where I can. Here's how bad my frozen shoulder was. I could not even. It's in my left shoulder. I could not even reach into my back left pocket to pull my wallet out. I had to figure out a way to have my wallet where it was more easier uh, to get to for me. And I couldn't even fully extend my hand upward. I fully couldn't reach across my body because it was just so much pain. And I've gotten most of my mobility back, and there's little to no pain, but it's still not 100%. And I've come to see it as just one more thing I have to deal with, which is not fun, but it's the reality of someone that's disabled. At least in my case, anyway. Um, the other thing is, I work part time out of the house. I am on a register now, helping ring customers out, and that's rough on my body too. So I have to take longer rest breaks on the days I'm off. So, with that, and with Thanksgiving being on Thursday, I'm not fully sure if I'm going to stream on Thanksgiving or if I'm going to wait till Friday. I don't know what's in store. Usually, usually Thursdays are the days that I go out of town to visit my friend. I don't know. That is probably not going to happen because her best friend is big with, very close with her family. So they're going to most likely be out of town with their family. But myself, I will most likely be home. I It's usually par for the course. I don't have anywhere to go on Thanksgiving. In years past, I've done streams as a helpful distraction for others who aren't able to be with family or are kind of stuck with family that aren't the best because of one reason or another. This year, I'm not sure how my health is going to hold out, but we will see. Most likely, what I'm going to try to do is, now that I have my VOD channel, is edit and upload some more of my backlog, not just to clear it out, but also so that that channel has more content so that y'all could binge it, have it in the background, whatever, um, for Thanksgiving or whenever you need it. Christmas is a little too far out in the future to think about right now, but I will let you know about Christmas as it gets closer to that. Speaking of December, though, for those who missed it, I have figured out a way to do vlogs, Vlogmas, but it's not going to be the traditional advent calendar thing. I've already kind of started pre-recording some of what I'm doing. And so just because with everything going on, I fear it'll be too overwhelming to do like I was doing with the Star Wars Lego Advent Calendar last year, where I was legit filming, editing, and posting at least 2 videos a day. And that was a lot. Even on days I worked. So I am still going to try and do Advent or Vlogmas. Am I going to do all 24 days or 24, 25? I'm not sure. We shall see. But yeah, that's currently the plan so far. I know I said streaming for Christmas would be a bit too far out. I do have possible future plans for things. But again, it's still up in the air with all that. So I'll see how things pan out closer to those dates. But for right now, I'm doing my best. Like I said, I just finished the second playthrough of Dispatch. A lot of fun with that game. Of course, there's going to be events coming up in holiday events for World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy 14 that I'm going to be doing as per usual. And then, God, honestly, I don't remember what exactly sparked my interest in it again. But I once again have gotten interested in Star Wars The Old Republic. For context, my last for context, my last Star Wars The Old Republic video was about 2 years ago. I have some dating back 5 years, 2 years, 3 years. No, I'm sorry, 6. 6 years ago, I started playing with Zendaria. So I want to get back into that game, and I don't know if I fully explained why I stopped playing. And to be perfectly honest, I stopped playing because of Disney. Because certain songs, they like to grab those songs and copyright claim those songs. And because it's the mouse, it's, once you get hit with that, if you try to argue against it, then it becomes a strike on your channel. So I think I'll be safe if I turn off the music, which I hate doing because the music is so much part of a game. And I love listening to the music in like the different areas and as I'm playing. But if it's going to do that, it's going to force me to not have the music. If I'm able to find some sci-fi, spacey type copyright free music to add to it, then I'll do that. There'll be a pain in the butt to constantly stitch it to my videos, but we'll see what happens. This isn't 100% that I'll get back to those playthroughs, but I'm considering it currently. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. But I do miss playing through that game with those characters again. So there's something else that's kind of up in the air for me. But yeah, I just wanted to give an update of what has been going on with me since it's been a bit. And I know the holidays are hard for so many. And I'm going to do my best to kind of ease that. So yeah, so be on the lookout for some VODs on my VOD channel, a Tiny Gamer VODs. Of course, all the links to my stuff are down below in the description. So go ahead and check that out. You can check out my Twitch, my VOD channel, my throne, all that. But yeah, I will continue. Oh, the other thing that I've gotten into from a friend is the it's the Pokemon the card game Pocket uh phone game. Basically, my friend's best friend, while we were hanging out with her last, had it open, and I happened to glance over at her phone. I'm like, oh, that looks cool. And before I knew it, I was downloading the game and playing, and just it's fun to, for someone who never really had the money to collect Pokemon cards or any of that stuff. Because I I don't play the game to battle. I'm not a strategist type person. But I like collecting the cards because they look pretty and they're cool, and I love the artwork on them, that sort of stuff. So this is a way for free to collect the cards, look at the artwork, and open packs and all that fun stuff. So that's the other thing that I've been getting into recently. Friend code? Let me see. I'm not sure if I can access my friend code or not. Oh yeah. So I don't know who else would be interested in this, but I will put my friend code down below so that you can friend me on this game. Just, so we can do wonder trades and all that. But yeah. All right. I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. And you can easily find me as Tiny, and I believe I have I think that's Giovanni as my profile picture. I think that's Giovanni. I have his card. Let me just look real fast. Yes, Giovanni is my profile picture. So it's going to say Tiny, and then it's going to have Giovanni as my profile picture. Yeah. All right. Oh, don't battle. Okay. You know me. I like to ramble. I apologize for that. I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. That's going to be all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, stay happy, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye. I'm tired.